Hello there, people of the internet. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing alright. Thanks for asking. Today we're going to take a look at my brand new, not so new Lorcin 9mm. Now I'm sure somebody's going to, come out and ask, why the hell would you get something like that? Well, to be honest, I was looking for a dirt cheap 9mm that I could like torture rigorously. So that's the ultimate reason why I got this thing. Another reason is I just wanted myself a Saturday night special handgun. Every gun owner that, is a gun owner has to have at least one really cheap gun that isn't a high point. I could have gone with a high point, but to be honest, I could have got two of these for the price of a high point. A lot of people out there try charging like 150 to 200 bucks for one of these guns, though I managed to successfully find this one at a whopping $85. So that's another reason why I decided to say, why he decided to scream out while I was recording. That's another reason why I decided to say, fuck it, I'll take it. Even if it kind of cycles a little bit, I'm sure I can still have some fun with this thing. I got some pretty interesting plans for this thing. So anyone who doesn't know what a Saturday night special is, it's like a cheap handgun, notorious for gangster and mob use. You use it in a job and then you get rid of it. These right here are, straight blowback pistols, therefore they don't have any locking mechanisms whatsoever. They operate entirely off of the weight of the slide, and this makes them very cheap to manufacture. This particular one is made out of, plastic and basically pot metal. So I've been told that these right here are liable to explode. As a result, I'm using some very low pressure 9mm ammunition. I don't think we're going to have any troubles with this whatsoever, but I'm curious to see if it's actually going to cycle. I have not fired this thing yet, but I have tested functionality. I can tell you right now, the trigger on this thing absolutely sucks. But what would you expect from, an $85 handgun? It literally feels like, no joke, I felt Mosin Nagant, or Noggin, however you want to pronounce that. I felt Mosin triggers that are way better than this trigger right here. This has such a gritty and uncomfortable trigger pull. It's insane. Like, it almost feels like there's little rocks and debris in there. I do have a 13 round magazine for this thing. However, the magazine won't actually lock into the gun unless I cycle it while inserting the magazine. So it'll be interesting to see if the feed lips wear down on this magazine or the actual slide wears down on the gun first. My bet, we're going to have some grooves in the slide before too long. Assuming that this thing even cycles, I have no idea of the functionality of this thing, so before I go inserting this magazine all the way, I'm going to put my ears on. Alright, now, just gotta put some pressure on the bottom of the magazine right there, cycle the slide, and the magazine pops in place. Well, we got a round chambered. Let's see if whenever I fire this thing, it blows up in my hand. I doubt it, but you never know. I'm having some trouble getting the safety latch in the back, the grip safety here, to work. Got it to work that time. Looks like we successfully cycled. So the recoil on this thing is really uncomfortable. Very to cycle. That is the most uncomfortable gun I've ever fired in my entire life. Like, holy crap, I need like some gloves or something to fire through this thing. However, it did cycle properly for the most part, better than I was actually expecting it to. We had one malfunction, but holy crap, I have to squeeze down on this thing so ludicrously hard to get it to function properly that oh my god. And the recoil on this thing is freaking unbelievable. This is by far the most uncomfortable gun I've ever used. Alright, so with the horrible recoil on this thing, the lack of magazine actually locking into the gun, And now, now it's just refuting to get in there. Get in there, you bastard. There we go. There we go. Well, we're in there and ready to fire. The trigger pull on this thing is horrendous, but it goes bang. And for $85, it's better than I was expecting. I mean, it cycled that whole 13-round magazine with only one malfunction, which I'm surprised about. The sights on it are not bad. I'll give it that. Granted, they are just like molded to the slide itself. It's fairly accurate. So, I mean, I looked in the barrel itself, and the rifling is halfway decent. Not great, but halfway decent. So, not horrible. Not horrible. For $85, not horrible. Alright, I'm done shooting this thing. Technically speaking, this thing did lock open on an empty magazine, so failure to eject, I guess. Alright, well, this would not be so bad to shoot if this right here, the grip safety on this thing, wasn't so, you know, awful. I might, like, glue a cotton swab or something to that, one of those, like, cotton balls, just to make sure that I don't completely tear up my hand, which is exactly what's happening. And you gotta, like, fuck, I'm gripping that thing like I'm 14 and this is my fucking meat. Like, holy crap, you gotta hold on to this thing for dear life. The feed lips on the magazine look alright. I'm not seeing much wear there. It sucks that I gotta rack the slide in order to get the mag into the gun. I mean, right now, the mag... hold on. I got it farther than I did last time. I think we got it in, guys, without racking the slide. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, well, 13 shot capacity. Horrible, horrible little handgun, but for 85 bucks. It is... Wow, it's really stiff in there now. Why is that so stiff now? What am I grinding against? Probably the mag release. Aha! But it winning easier this time. That's interesting. Oh god. I have 11 rounds in my box left. Do I dare fire them? Alright, so I needed something to stick between the grip safety and my hand besides just my meat. So I was tired of it getting tore up. So I grabbed this leaf and I stuck it there. And we're going to see how well this works. It's my last 11 rounds. Let's see if she functions. Alright, that magazine is now locking in, so I grinded away something while firing. Of course, who knows how long it's been since this thing fired. Definitely did not get this thing new. Ready to cycle. Ow. that did not help much. I think that the best thing to do with this thing is to like fire it with some fingerless gloves, because you're not getting a gloved finger into this little trigger guard here. Alright, well, do I like it? No. Not even a little bit. The trigger guard has like a little finger groove right here, so it does make a pretty comfortable club though. I feel like this would make a more comfortable club than it would an actual firearm. Fuck you, where's my money? Ah, the Ring of Fire guns. They're the best guns. Well, no they're not, but still. Ow, my hand. Well, it's definitely an $85 gun. Anytime you pay a gun that is, or anytime you pay for a gun that is less than triple digits, odds are it's gonna suck pretty bad. But hey, it fires, it cycles. This cheap steel case wolf ammo stuff goes through it pretty good. What I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna take this thing apart and disable that grip safety on it. I don't care if I have to like solder in a steel bar to make the gun think that the grip safety is activated. If you like this kind of stuff, subscribe down below. I do this kind of stuff all the time, as you can see from the car on my range. Subscribing and liking the video will definitely go far and help out with the channel. Now, YouTube is progressively becoming more and more anti-gun as time goes on, so I do have a second channel just in case something happens to this channel. It's nothing real special. I just kind of like get drunk and play video games and put it up on this other channel. But if you want to support this channel, go and subscribe to that one, because who knows what's going to happen to this channel later down the road. Alright, well, once again, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I'm going to go ice my hand for a little while. Well, I guess I'm not using this tonight. Motherfucker. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I don't actually have to ice my hand. I'm just being facetious, however that's pronounced. I have a new range toy that I'm gonna go break out, but it needs a bit of work first. However, that'll be later down the road. You guys go off, have yourself a fantastic day. Thanks for watching. Comments, questions, concerns, heartburns, whatever, leave them down below in the comments, and I will try to get back to you at my earliest convenience. Been a little while since I've done this. Bonnie and Clyde be damned. Poor man's Garen. It's a shame that bolt-action shotguns aren't more mainstream.